Good morning, everyone. Hope everybody had a wonderful weekend, and I hope everybody's having a wonderful day today. So, here we are on Volcanus. Starting off with, I managed to finally get Gleba under control. Oh my god, I spent basically all of Saturday rebuilding my entire Gleba factory again. And I had to do a little extra tweaking yesterday, as unfortunately, I wasn't actually, or I had stopped producing iron and copper. So I had to fix that. Fortunately, though, I was able to do it remotely. But this has been an absolute nightmare. I hate Gleba. In fact, Kintar asked me last night, he's like, so how are you enjoying the playthrough? Here I am, almost 180 hours in. And I'm like, I got to see what my exact reply was. He said, how's the playthrough been so far? And I said, with punctuating it, I, period, hate, period, Gleba, period. And I'm pretty sure he had with this, like, what? Expression, but he was like, how come? And I said, fucking spoilage, lol. Bane of my existence. And it really is. Spoilage is such a huge, huge pain when it comes to the game and setting up a factory, because of the fact that everything you do revolves around the idea that everything is constantly spoiling. Like, what is this? Yeah, an entire line of spoilage here. Why am I not doing anything? Oh, I know why I'm not doing anything with it. And I know how I could probably fix that. More specifically, I know how I yeah, I know how I could fix that. But at the same time, this isn't really a problem because I'm still getting everything through that I need to. Oh, I should probably place those. Oh, damn. Let me replace those as well. Yeah, it got to a point, I was checking this out, where all of my seeds were just full. So I'm essentially having to find locations where I can just dump it off. It's basically what's happening. You're seriously putting it in with the blue circuits? Why am I not surprised? Oh yeah, and that's full now, which means I'm not getting, oh my god, no. I need a way to get rid of the seeds. Oh. How many recyclers do you have on you? You have 10. Okay, you're going to... have an idea. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take Gleba, or I'm going to take BF Hauler, which I'll circle back to this, but I found a really interesting bug yesterday. But what I'm going to do is we're going to take BF Hauler to Gleba. Spaceman. Okay, good. And I'm going to drop off some of the, or I'm going to drop off the recyclers. I had originally meant for these to go to Novus, but I think more than likely I'm going to need them on Gleba a little bit more. Oh yeah, that's good stuff. Really do need. Oh, one of the other things that I did was, so I'm doing this additional processing here for ice and calcite. And on this one over here, because it's overflow, the ice is typically going to be excess material. I have it feeding back into my main conveyor line. And then if there's any ice on the conveyor line, it winds up just getting ejected into space. Because generally speaking, I'm not going to need it. We there yet? Almost. Nope, 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 nope. Go back to Gleba. Wasn't done with you yet. There we go. All right. Drop off those. At some point. Well, there you go. All right. Now you can come back to volcanoes. I also had a fun little bit of excitement here on Volcanus last night as well. All of a sudden, all my power just decided to die. And turns out I was not supplying enough sulfuric acid to the system. So I had to do a little bit of work to bump those rookie numbers up. Also make sure that all of this was supplied with enough power. Waiting for BF Hauler to get back. Which, this has been a really good ship. It's surprising how well this has actually been holding up in terms of being able to just use it to go from planet to planet without much thinking. There's also been a couple of times where I've been over at like Fulgora, and if you look at it, or been at like Fulgora and gone to Volcanus, and it's just made the hops either to Novus or Gleba without any issue. So it's a good design for an interplanet ship. I don't know how well it would handle going to Aquilo. I'm pretty sure it would. Part of the reason is that I don't think it would be able to handle the overall density of the asteroids, which is one of the things that I wanted to work on at some point, because I know that I'm going to need a better design than this. This was a fun design. I wanted to do something a little bit different, and this definitely panned out as a little bit different. But what I am going to need... Go. Okay, I need... but what I'm going to need to go to Aquilo is going to be vastly different. Okay, what we're going to set up here. And I hope that this will work. It will. Awesome. So basically what we're going to do... What are you doing, moron? Just have that feed directly out like that. Awesome. Okay. And then I should also be able to... I don't have... I have the weirdest shit in here. I have copper... Oh god, this system. I hate it so much. That's not where any of you go. Let's grab... want to do this because I want to make sure that I don't run out of seeds, as obviously that would be bad. What if instead get rid of all this? Do that, and then I put make you Yamako seeds. I make you jelly nut seeds. And then we wire these up so that if I have more, then let's say more than 400. And you are over then they get recycled. And this will just make sure that I can maintain a stockpile of the seeds should I need them. But if I have too many, I can get rid of them. Where do I have spoilage in there? There we go. It's the constant little tweaks that you have to make. God, it's frustrating. There's that. And I have like no copper, but get all of this out of here. Perfect. All right. Hey, what's up, Matt? Long time no see. How you doing, buddy? All this crap out of here. Okay, you're good. Good. Everybody's good there. All right. I think we are in better shape. Just gotta double check some of this stuff. Interesting can be fun. Not too bad, not too bad at all. Although I hate this planet. Why are you? Oh, I better know why. How to do this? Yeah. Let's try that. And how do I do this? I'm trying to figure out how to get this stupid spoilage out of here. So far, I'm doing okay. But man, pain in the ass. Okay. That's not helpful at all. Nutrients. Oh, because I'm using that for elsewhere. Okay. You need to go on that side of the belt. Take. There we go. Should help. God bless it. Oh yeah. Spoilage is the #1 bane of my existence right now. I think we're starting to get it under wraps, though, as I get some of the system cleaned out. That's the problem. You cannot overflow anything on Gleba without having to deal with spoilage. All right, I think we're in better shape now. How many seeds are in there? Okay, good. No, not really. It's a terrible problem to have because as soon as you get a little bit of a backup somewhere and then spoilage happens, it can break your entire system, and it is not fun at all. Once the whole system breaks, that's it. I need... What do I need? I almost need to separate part of this is what I need to do. It's working for the time being. Like, okay, so here's an interesting thing for those who may or may not know. In order to get iron and copper on Gleba, there's two ways to do it. I'm not sure I can adequately show it. Let's see if we can find... Okay, so there are these rocks here. The copper stromatolite, that when you mine them, they give you stone, they give you copper ore, and then they give you these copper bacteria. That when the copper bacteria spoil, because everything on Gleba spoils, but when it spoils, it becomes copper ore. Now, what you can do is actually utilize the fruit that you get here and convert that into you can actually convert it into the iron bacteria and into copper bacteria, but then you have to wait for it to spoil so that it can become the ore. So it's one of those things that you're having to use the mechanics in order to mine, basically. Then you've got these pentapod eggs, which by themselves aren't that big of a deal, just eggs. But when they spoil, they don't spoil into spoilage, they spoil into pentapod sons of bitches that will then start going through and attacking your base. Hence why I have all of these sentry turrets right here, where otherwise it would just be normal buildings. The off chance that one of them spoils, I want to make sure that it's going to die. So, little by little, you start figuring out how all of this fits together. And it's super annoying. Now I'm slow on circuits. Why am I so slow on circuits? That's where all of you went. I want all of this out. And I don't have any of the buildings that I want. Okay. Cool. Need more copper. Apparently, that's not working. Yeah. Alright, man. Enjoy your lurk. Okay. I just need to figure out how to get through this faster. That could work. Yes, actually, that works phenomenally well for the most part. That should hopefully keep everything flowing a little bit better. One can hope. Just have too much damn spoilage. That's the pro. Oh, yeah. You're absolutely backed up. Now, fortunately, I can use the spoilage to make nutrients to then make sure that all of this continues running. But again, there comes a point where it's just system overload. I think what I'll need to do increase. I'm not supposed to be working on this damn planet. I'm supposed to be over here in Volcanus working on this. But Gleba's one of those that it's just, you're never done working on it. Because every time you start to get it balanced, it decides that it's no longer balanced. But I was working over here on Volcanus as I went through and redid all of this, which I also redid all of this over on Novus as well. I did that over the weekend. So if we come over to Novus, still, no, a little bit short on that. Which I need to start emptying that out. Oh, there goes the science. But I went through and I replaced my entire smeltery, which had looked like this with all of the beacons and the electric furnaces and whatnot. And I replaced all of that with these, which, as you can see, way better. Like, just absolutely demolishing my demand. Got iron, I've got steel plate, and then I went and replaced my circuit factories. Same thing. I haven't done this one yet, although I do already have a blueprint for it, so I easily could. But for right now, this is actually working really well, so I'm going to leave it alone for the time being. But then, of course, that meant that I had to work some on the rails. Come on, eyeball, stop messing with me. And then once I got the rails sorted, and actually I had to add in this second one because I realized once I took out the iron ore, I was going to have a little bit of a problem. And that was that I actually do still make concrete over here for some of the stuff that I'm working on. So things like the large storage tanks, the nuclear reactors, and the centrifuges still need concrete. So I wound up having to change that a little bit. But I did go ahead and I swapped over to the foundries for making regular concrete. That has been working like a charm. So it's amazing how much you can swap out of your factory by switching over to these larger buildings. It's just getting the larger buildings to your base that is a pain in the ass. We did this. Actually, yeah, I had to redo this. So originally I had it so that it was a single line coming off of the rail that would then feed into these three, sort of like this, but down here. And that worked when I had one of each train, but I upped the amount of trains that I had going. So I wound up rebuilding all of it into the parking lot, the stacker, and then I had to make sure that all of this was going to work correctly, so that way, at any point in time, these guys can come through as they needed to. God, it's funny, I keep explaining this game to my mom, and she's constantly like, it just sounds like a whole lot of busy work. And I'm like, yeah, it pretty much is. You're not wrong. But that's why we play it. Of course, then I was giving her shit because of the fact that she does like cross-stitching and quilting and stuff like that. And she's like, yeah, but this is useful. I'm like, Factorio's useful. It's teaching me not to own my own factory. There we go. That drastically reduces the amount of stuff that I actually don't really need. Well, that's not true. I am using the copper wire over here. And I am using it specifically for making like the power poles. So now that I've expanded, yeah, this, by the way, is my new blue circuit factory. It is super, super sexy. But now that I've expanded all of that, what I need to do is come up with I need let's see, got all those getting constructed, which surprisingly enough, Volcanus is actually a really good location for making um, modules, only because of the fact that you have such a huge abundance of copper and iron from the lava. And ooh, I need more. Like, also belts, super easy to get. Really, the only thing that I need to start doing at this point is making the stack inserters. Too far. Because once I start making stack inserters on Gleba, life will become so much easier. There we go. What are you missing? Grenades? Grenades need more. That. Now I have a whole bunch of. Oh, I know I have a whole bunch of iron ore. I get a lot of it from the rocks that I pick up. But I also make a decent amount of stone as a byproduct of the iron and copper process. And then if I have any spare stone, it just gets dropped into the lava. I know it's not possible or feasible, but man, I really wish I could bottle the lava and send it back. That would be awesome. Especially if I could send it to Aquila, which I believe is an ice planet. Here's what I can. Nope. Let's take. There. Now I don't have to worry about all this excess wire that I have in my inventory. Okay, double check Gleba. Pod. Gleba. There we go. Now it looks like we're getting somewhere. It's slow going, but we're getting all of the spoiled goods out of our system here now, finally. Let's try turning that back on. Okay, that's good so far. So much spoilage. All right. Mostly just trying to get that emptied out. Kind of tempted to throw some spoilage into one of these as well. Just recycle it that way. Like, I have too much. Get out of here. Actually, this is absolutely a daft idea, and I wouldn't normally do this, but I want to see for giggles. Yep, it'll work. Okay. So I'm not getting rid of all of it, mind you. I am just like it's siphoning off some. But I just have so much, I need to get rid of it somehow. So we'll do it this way. Yeah, that is going to be so much better. Okay. Recyclers for the win. And that also shouldn't get in the way of the seeds. Hopefully shouldn't cause any issues with nutrients. Actually, so far it looks like we're doing A-okay on that run. Nope, I know why I do that. Don't, however, need to do that. God, this is just a constant mess. It's just so much. Why is there so much? Why do I have the seeds in there? I shouldn't have seeds in there. Oh, I know why. That way I can get all of this out. So much. What are you doing over here? You're getting emptied out. All right, so we'll give that a little bit more time. What I want to do over here is, first of all, get rid of some of these cliffs. Kind of want to keep that. Okay, I am going to need to set up rail stuff for over here. What can I build? Okay. So I need this. You. You know, I'm just thinking. What I ought to do is actually cut the wire line down into one line only. And then use the second one for stone. Let's bring this back. Yeah. This, kids, is how you fill up on copper wire. There we go. Well, really not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Yep, there we go. Awesome. So, and the reason why I want stone is for the sake of making rails. There it is. So I need to bring some stone down. That's graveyard for where I was taking out one of the demolishers. Which, actually not as close as I thought it was. Although I absolutely need to import some more of the uranium ammo. Like, it really does demolish the demolishers. That's the best part. But if I want to be able to continue to do that, I need the additional ammunition. Good music. I think that's one of those things that a lot of gamers generally overlook. Not all, but a large portion is how important good music is to setting the tone of a game or its environment. There we go. There's that. Can't really recall the number of times playing, let's say, like Skyrim, for instance, where the ambient track kicked in and I mostly just wanted to sit there and chill and hang out and camp, basically. All right, we're gonna have a small problem with that. I need more. I need a lot more. So let's... Okay, good. That is set up the way that I was hoping it would be. I have it set up so that the right channel of the splitter is the one that is most likely going to get all of the outgoing ore. Excuse me, stone. But if there's an overflow, it'll start kicking it out. Of course, I just kicked all that stone all the way down the line. Past where I needed it. It's okay. Let's start with rails. I have steel. But I do not have... Okay. Need sticks for anything else rail related. No. Well, sort of. 'Cause that's regular concrete. For the refined stuff, I need right there. Duh. Concrete, iron stick, steel plate, and water. Oh. So in that case, since I will need iron sticks. Most likely need a lot of them. Nope. You'll produce how many? You make 4? So I will probably want 4 of these in total. And that'll just ensure that I am making as many as I possibly can for what all I'm going to need them for. The first thing that I need is rails. I'm not sure if I need all that for anything or that specific list of things. I know I need steel. And I'll need concrete. And I need let's do this. Six, no, 1,000. There we go. Do I have, where do I have my molten? Okay, here it is. And bring this out there. There we go. easily work around the placement of this. There we go. Specifically what I want to do is I only need the stone for one part. Is there we go. We'll belt this up. And then what that should do is exactly that. And that's going to make sure that we have... So basically what I'm doing is I'm just combining the two on a single belt, because that's all I really need for this. Currently don't need stone down here. So we'll just just throw it in here for now. Next bit of business. Let's actually go grab a bunch of the stone that I have left over. Just random miscellaneous crap. Do I have? I thought I had a bunch. I have some. Apparently not a bunch. Huh. Oh, I know why, because I'm feeding it into a different part of my factory. There we go. Then I need rail. Okay, so that just needs to be steel plate. And then I just need the, hey, what's up, Lennon? How you doing, buddy? Oh, you do? What planet is this? Thanks, Nightbot. This This is not Novus. This is one of the planets you're trying to escape to. This is Vulcanus. Yeah, Mustafar. That would be funny if you could find, like, just randomly as you're exploring, a little, like, burnt Darth Vader or something like that. That would be hilarious. Now, this is my Novus over here, which still needs a lot of work. There you go. But yeah, this is Novus. Let's see. What do I have? Need more. Keep running out. Why do I keep running out of? It's Clevin Pod. Do you have any? Oh, because you're waiting for. Switch that. Switch you back to 1,000. That's taking too much time. Awesome. Still have too much. And now I have just too much of that. Okay. How am I doing on belts? Just get rid of it that way. Back. Oh, am I out of underground belts? Damn. Damn. There. That should solve that problem. And there we go. Okay. Now I think we're getting somewhere. I don't know where we're getting, but we're getting there. Wood. If I actually... that. There we go. That'll help split off a bunch of the spoilage. And I won't have so much of it. Okay. God, I swear I hate this planet so much. There we go. There. Now what I can do is set you to output priority right, and in any of the overflow comes out to the left to get recycled. Which at this point is basically all of it. Let's be realistic. Like, all of that is getting kicked out. But that feels a bit better. God, there's so much of it. Let's set left. Okay. Think we're starting to get this under wraps. This side looks better. Okay, cool. All right, I will be right back. There we go. Now I wonder, do this on the cover. That works so much better. Okay. There. Might be a bit too much? No. Honestly, now that I'm doing it this way. It'll be fine. Okay. There we go. I think we're finally in a good spot with this. Okay, cool. Anyway. I swear to God. I swear it's just busy work, the game, as Rockstar put it. Alright, next up. I need to make refined concrete. Refined concrete requires iron sticks, concrete, water, and steel plate. We have the steel plate up here. I need refined concrete. Okay, that takes care of that. Now I just need steel and concrete. My best option would be to go ahead and just bring steel and concrete up. Let's see. Just bring you down one. Do that. Separate like that instead. No, outside. Outside, idiot. There we go. The reason being, there. Not that it matters, but then I take you. Let's move you over one. Drop that off. And then you just require, oh, you also require the refined concrete. Refined concrete and steel plate. Yeah, I can do that. I don't need this. You become that. That way it doesn't feel so cramped over there. We're not setting that to 1,000. 100 seems a little bit better though for the rail supports. And then you become 50 for the rail ramp. Yeah, there we go. That feels better. Now I just need to bring up steel plate and concrete. Like that. And yeah, no, that was right. Alrighty. Now, for the water. Where do I have water down here, I think? I know I have lube down here. And I do have water, awesome. Okay. Where do I want to bring that up? Oh, it has it? There, too. Okay. Let's do it. There. It has no longer overextended. I do think that that is actually an interesting mechanic, is overextending the pipe network. It actually makes plotting out the pipes a little bit more of a thing. And then finally, and where do I have those? Hold on. Or just speed modules. Make that way faster now. There we go. And once those get made, awesome. That takes care of the basic rail stuff. Now what I need to do is add in like the rail cars and such. That's where it starts to get a little more complicated. Might just do that over here. Oh, engine units. God, I hate the engine units. Engine units are steel plate, iron gear wheel, and pipes. Pipes are the only things that I think I'm going to actually have to cast. Yeah. While we're waiting on this, oh, hey. Thank you for the follow there, Anastasia Strack 04. Not much about yourself. Let's check on Gleba. Awesome. Everybody's happy. Not too bad. How's today treating you? Excellent. Excellent. Yes. From the U.S. That whole line. Basically, all of this down here is just super useless. Not too worried about that, though. Like, I could probably set up a line. Honestly, I don't know. Never been to Germany? Not German. I said U.S. Thanks for paying attention. More nutrients. How could I get those? I do. I'm doing. I have lots of favorite games. I don't have one specifically. Oh, because is Cleveland? No, Cleveland Pod's still there. Maybe I could bump this up to 2,000. Let's do that. Thanks. I think. Yeah, I could definitely take. Yeah. Black. Black is very definitely my favorite color. That's good. So that's full. That's filling. I need where's BFL? Okay. BF hauler needs to get a bunch of. Nope, that's basically it. Just gaming and streaming. I need. How do I want to do this? We'll go to remote view. Oh, yeah. BF hauler. What I'll do is I'm going to send. I'm going to send a bunch of belts to Gleba because Gleba needs it. And then what I'm going to do, let's pop over there real quick, is I'm going to belt this flux here to these two, which are going to be making my nutrients. Then I don't have to remotely do this. Although, honestly, it's not that big of a deal now that I'm thinking about it. If I just take that. Yep. Monday through Friday. Probably just get like 100 of those to get started. Let me just get a hit, man. That's all I need. And there we go. We'll get that started. And it'll go ahead and grab from its own nutrients, so that'll be fine. Awesome. Congrats. This should hopefully increase the amount of nutrients that we have available, which should increase the amount of. Okay. You go back to automatic requests. Cool. I need to set up a better coal liquefaction part of the factory. One of the things that I wound up happening is actually running out of my oils and stuff. Specifically, petroleum became a huge issue. No, thank you. Let's get more of that. Set you to 8,000. Yeah, definitely get more of the light oil going, because I use that for rocket fuel as well. No, I'm good, thank you. I do all my own work on my stream. All the graphics you see, all the gameplay. Well, I didn't make the game, but I definitely put together all the streaming graphics. Thank you for the offer, though. God, this thing is just a tangled mess of grotesquerie. Goodbye. I love how ominous the music gets on Volcanus. Alright. So what I wanted to do is, more specifically what I need to do, is this. I need, actually, you know what? Green up here would be the better idea, because I already have this over here. Back to the let's throw one in there. There. Yeah. That's going to be whipping those out real quick, and especially if I throw in some modules. That's just these two is all I'm going to need. The next thing that we need to put together is the gears for the engine units. I am probably going to want several engine units being produced simultaneously. Honestly, and I saw this on a Reddit post, I believe, where they were talking about the main bus setup that a person had for themselves. But they mentioned having the engine units on the belt or on the bus, because they wind up using them in so many different things and in such abundant numbers. It's honestly not a terrible idea. I could quite easily accommodate it on my main bus here without much issue. And it's one of those that I may actually go ahead and do that. Because, well, let's see. Yeah, because I need them in a lot of things. They're also used in the electric engines, which are then also used in robot frames, the flying robot frame. They're used in tanks, or they're also used in pumps. They're used in cars. They're used in tanks. Are they used in exoskeletons? They're used in, well, the electric engine unit is. So yeah, so that's really not a bad idea. So let's go ahead and plot out this little factory here. In fact, I wish I could foundry them, if I'm being honest. I can make heating towers here, which probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Because I imagine we're actually going to need quite a few heating towers when we go to Aquilo. Pipes, gears, and what? Okay, got everything. Let's come down here. I believe I have, that's molten copper. It's just lots of molten copper. I'll have to bring down some of the molten iron. What can because I need, this is what I can do. And then we'll use the turbo belts for loading. That'll work. This, yeah, just like that. So let's do it at the corners so that it makes a little more sense. As I will most likely need a few of these. Out of my way, boulder. Nope. Need to grab some more. If only there was a location where I was making a whole bunch of them. If only. Okay. Where do I have some iron? Yeah. No, I have some. There we go. So what I can do is just go ahead and there. Perfect. There we go. And finally, that. And then if I really, really, really need to, I can always speed that up with some of the speed modules, which... Oh yeah, there we go. That'll get the job done. Jesus. Yeah, we're good there. All right, the next thing I need is I'm going to need steel and logs. And what I will probably do like that. Just realized wrong belts. There we go. So I need that out. Whoops. That's also the wrong belt. And then I can take and then once the steel plates start coming down, there we go. I don't know. Oh, I can do productivity modules. Just get these all set up. So grab one of these. Awesome. And there we are. We are now producing ridiculous amounts of engine units. Or at least I was hoping we would be. Doesn't seem to be the case. That's all right. Might have to increase. That. Where do I have? Ah, I do have a radar there. Awesome. Oh, whoops. Okay. Next step is let's get some beacons put in here. Really speed things up. Oh, damn. That's not going at all. Awesome. Okay. Now I should be able to get some beacons in here. And don't have any on me. There we go. These still take forever to make. Jesus. All right. Well, that is a good start there. Let's check on Gleba still. Okay. Awesome. Oh, we're making way more science now. That was what I wanted to see. So the next obstacle is just basically making copper. How many modules here still? I do indeed have some extra modules. Awesome. just... Yeah, there we go. Now we are making all of the copper. Because that's my biggest obstacle right now, is having enough copper for the entire system, which I do not. And I need a lot of copper for apparently those guys. Yeah, because I'm not making enough copper cable. So if I can increase the amount of copper that I'm making, yay. Awesome. Back to Volcanus, where we are going to go ahead and start making. All right, so I've got the engine units, which is what I need for. I need the engine units for the locomotives. I also need it for pumps, which also requires pipes. So I could do... Let's do a pipe. I only need the one, though. I don't think I'm going to need more than that. Bring that up there. Locomotives, what do you need? Steel plate, engine units. Okay. Electronic circuits. Down closer. Actually, not that close. You. Perfect. Motives. And signal. That'll be rail signal. That'll be chain signal. What else do I need? Pipes. Also, so I do need to bring the pipes up. That actually was a good idea. There we go. There. this needs to be... I'm just going to do this line here. Set every addict ever. If you know, you know. Whoops, that's the wrong one. There we go. Let's make sure we're not overproducing. Less than 50 should be good. We're going to be motives, and definitely not 50. Let's just do... let's do 10. Should be fine. Or... yeah. Do 100. Or chain signals, and also 100. So many damn belts. I need more, apparently. Okay. What do I have? Need a lot more. So let's actually bump this up to like 2,000. Not 20,000, 2,000 will be fine. Because I go through a lot of belts, especially the blue belts. Like, I go through a lot of them. Now, what I need is green circuits. Well, let's see. Let's get all of those laid out again. Am I out of them again? Yeah, definitely need a lot of them. I almost need to buckle down and just make some stack inserters on Gleba. Yeah, because that's just not quite enough. Let's do it this way. I need all of them. What am I doing on? Okay, we're good on all the inserters and whatnot. Yeah, 2,000 is not quite. Well, the 300 that we're getting is not quite enough. I need infinitely more. Okay. So I need, first of all, let's get rid of all that. Let's get rid of all that. The two things that I need are going to be there we go. Green circuits. Thank you. And yeah. So iron plate, green circuits, that is going to make up what we need for, was it? Yeah. For the signals. Wow, brain, where are you at? Apparently not here. Plus the circuits. Now, granted, the iron plate is going to go down here as well, but that's okay, as it's not going to impact anything. And then the only other thing that I need is to bring up iron plate. That's our locomotive, our pumps, and two of our signals. Next up, I need the train stop. So that's not where I want you. And then I just need the iron sticks and just a little bit further out. What I could do is do this. And then I just need steel plate. What else do I need steel for? I need it for storage tanks. I need steel and iron for that. I need steel and iron. I need steel plate for that, but I need it for the storage tanks. And I need pipes as well. Okay, I think what I need is I need a quick break. I'm gonna take a short AFK because I think I need something to eat. So I'm gonna go grab a snack. When I get back, go ahead and finish up our locomotive stuff. That. And then, so how's Gleba doing? That's getting better. It's not perfect, but it's getting better. Awesome. Oh, wow. That is actually... have some spoilage in here. Oh, I bet I know how. I bet I know why. There's nothing I really need that. All right. I am, like I said, I'm going to take a quick AFK. I shall be back in just a few. Where's my little... There it is. There we go. That was delicious. Little bit chilly today, too. I don't think it's supposed to be. What does the weather say? Yeah, 67. So it's actually kind of nice. Excuse me. Okay. Just double checking some stuffs. Usual sort of look at everything. Okay. Let's. Oops, wrong button. Lever. Excellent. We're keeping up with it. Damn. I need more research. Let's do health. Oh. So I need at some point I need to capture a spawner. We'll get to that eventually. That and that. Need to make more flux. Okay, can I can't. Okay. And then there we go. That should help. Because really the only thing that I'm using this flux for is for my labs. Oh. Why do I suddenly have so many eggs? That's the frightening part. I don't necessarily want that many eggs, only because of the fact that that can cause issues when they start to spoil. have free time. I think I know what I'll do. If the pentapod eggs are, well, less than, say, 40. There we go. Holy shit, yeah. So if we're under a certain threshold, it'll go ahead and it'll start sort of emptying out, or allow this belt to start emptying out, because of the fact that we're not making as much of the nutrients. That's the hope, yeah. No, we're still making way too many of them. Oh no, now it's starting to go down. Okay. It's a slow process, but it is a process. Because what I want to make sure of is that these don't have a chance to spoil and start spawning. That should hopefully be better. Yep. Let's go back to that. Yeah, now we're better off. Say under... So once I have more than 50 eggs on this belt, on the loop, it'll shut this guy off. He'll stop making the nutrients. Once this line becomes nutrient starved, we'll stop making as many eggs, and it'll just kind of even out, hopefully, the entire process. That's all happy. Did I finally catch up? Almost. So if this ever runs out, this arm will go ahead and kick on. Okay. Under. Ingredients. Can't quite do both. All right, back to working on this. So I need to bring in some steel. Set you to those. Let's do 20 of them. Man, so I don't know how many of you have played EVE Online. And I don't know how many more of those have actually listened to the soundtrack of EVE Online. Yes. There is a particular song from the soundtrack that is just, it pops up into my head every once in a while. It's called Below the Asteroids. An amazing little song that is so full of, like whimsy is a great way to describe it. And it really feels like the kind of song that you would listen to while you're out asteroid mining. In fact, it very definitely is the kind of song you would listen to, because I have repeatedly. All right, I need okay, so I need steel and gears to be on this line. But the reason why I brought it up is because there's audio cues from some of the music in this game that reminds me of it. So every once in a while, it'll kind of trigger that whole memory of that song, which is not a bad thing. I really love that particular song. I need steel and Yes. And then you just need... oh no, I am out of underground belts. This is a terrible day. Nope. It was you. You're the ones that needed it. I guess technically I could also store that. Let's do that. And then finally that. Thank you. Excellent. That will take care of all of what we need for trains. I know I've got it split up into two different sections, but the rails are a pain in the ass. And then having this over here just makes it a little bit easier. Plus, space saver. And there we go. And we get to do a couple of other cool things. I have concrete coming over here. I could. Steel and iron plate. Let's just do 10 of those. This is going to be a little silly. But there we go. I need the concrete and the steel from this side. So this actually works out fairly well. And there we go. Now we're doing all the train stuff, plus a little extra. And mostly I'm doing all of this because of the fact that one of the things that I'm going to need to start bringing in at some point is coal. Especially because I want to redo my entire coal area. but okay. Just, finished up a couple. Whoops. There we go. Clever. Okay, level's looking good. Switch these out. We're just fast inserters. Might need to bump this number up. That's okay. It's nice when you have little things that you can adjust to sort of tweak the balance of something rather than much larger things that are constantly needing to be tweaked. Okay, so it looks like just waiting on metal. Oh, that's what I was doing. Okay. No. I'm not actually using this one. Yep. So what I could do better idea. Shazbot. We're out of underground belts. Have no. What you do not have enough of the okay. There we go. That solves that problem. And Novus. Came over here for more of this. So what I need to do, you guys are still good, is I need to start figuring out specifically where I want to put my train station. Where I want to start all of this. I am going to have a lot of this that needs to get destroyed. Now I could do my usual like 2.8, but I think I want to do slightly smaller trains here. So maybe something like a 1-2. Or a 1-1-1. So it's basically, it's a locomotive, then a car, then a locomotive. Rock. I also kind of want to figure out, plan where I want to have do the coal liquefaction at. The other thing of note is that I'm going to start running into a problem because I have a giant lava lake right here that I need to be able to fill at some point. Unfortunately, I don't have access to the technology that would allow me to do that. That particular technology, it's foundations, and I have to go to Aquilo to be able to do it. So we definitely have some work cut out for us. Quantum processor. So I do actually need, holy shit, I do actually have to do the biter stuff. Flux. Flux is made in that. And it takes 2 hours. Now, if I make higher quality flux, it should last longer. So that might be one of those things that I want to look at, is doing quality upgrades on flux so that I can get some ready for transport. Man, that is gonna be a bitch. But I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap up here for today. It's back and forth, starts getting brutal on the brain. And there's a few more things that I want to do. I'll have to clear out a whole lot of this before we get started on everything. Oh, that's what that is. But yeah, I am liking how this is turning out. Like I'm really liking this particular main. Like Volcanus is actually a really good planet for this sort of building because of the fact that you can produce so much so easily. So all in all, I'm actually really, really happy with how this is turning out. I'd like to redo a lot of this, but a lot of this is actually being used for producing the important stuff, like my science. So there's that. And then, of course, I need to pop back over to Gleba and also Fulgora at some point and get them updated. However, I think that's going to go ahead and be it for today. We will be back tomorrow morning, bright and early, 9 a.m. Eastern. Get some more work on the factory done. Hopefully by, I want to say Wednesday, we'll be able to start work on getting the ship, a new ship ready for the purposes of going to Aquilo. There's some ideas that I want to play around with first before I jump on that particular bandwagon. Just because of the fact that I need to set up, I need to make the rockets, the rocket launchers or the rocket turrets. Yeah, rocket turrets. I need to be able to make the rockets, which I know how to do that now. And then that reminds me. There's a particular technology I'm supposed to have unlocked on Gleba. Where is it? Apparently I don't have it yet. I need to fix that. Yeah, because I'm supposed to be able to make coal in space. And there is a specific technology that allows for that. But I'm not seeing it here. Huh, weird. Anyway, yeah. So, we'll be back tomorrow bright and early, 9 a.m. Eastern. Other than that, you'll have a wonderful day. Stay out of trouble. And remember, if you get caught, I don't know you. I'll catch you guys tomorrow.